All right, we got the 2 cases of Vivid. Hobby and Jumbo. We'll do the hobby first. Um, Next week, I got that spectacular baseball. So check that out on the Leaf website there. It's pretty nice. We'll do that both days, and then we'll do the Vivid again. So it'll be an all baseball weekend next week. Well, I went out this morning in just my shorts and t-shirt. Then I had to go get a prescription. I went out in just shorts and a t-shirt. I'm like, oh, I'm outside for a minute. What's gonna do? We'll do that. We'll do the hobby fast. Good luck, everybody. I imagine we'll probably see a lot of the same stuff we saw last night. Oh, powder bears. Trey Phelps, Bryce Rayner, Ryan Walsh at 10. Noah Schultz, 3 of 3. A lot of coming soons here. Kyson Witherspoon to 10. Another 1 to 3. Fellman. Eduardo Taint to 10. 101 of Mike Shit. This multi is a quad. It is a 101. It is Ben Hess, Rafael Flores, Henry Lalalane, and Thatcher Turd. And it is colorful. I moved to Kansas because I lived in New Hampshire and I couldn't stand it. Kansas is definitely better. At least it doesn't snow here. All right, Franklin Arias and Kyson Witherspoon. 2 of 3, Zion Rose. 5 of 6, Yairo Padilla. 1 of 8, Wellington Herrera. Tyson Lewis, 101. Trey Phelps to 6. On Raleigh Fingers. Fingers. It's a cool last name. All right, we got a triple. 2 of 6. Franklin Arias. They call me Mr. Tibbs. And Miguel Bliaz. Man, you didn't come in and see the Yankee case last night. Or if you did, you weren't chatting. The Babe Ruth triple bat relic. George Lombard. Is that Hideki? Hideki Matsui. Bryce Rayner to 10. Andrew Painter to 6. Come on. Kellen Lindsay to 4. Mr. Tibbs to 10. Since it's junior. Joe Suar Gonzalez, 1 of 2. Very nice. 2 of 2, Miles Bailey. 3 boxes in a row with a multi. It's going to be a long night. Good one. Travis Bazzana and Leo. It's a good duel. Be a real good duel if the two of them both became superstars. Be like having a Juan Soto and kid from the Padres there. Back before they were anything. Yeah, I mean, there was some Mattingly stuff. There was the Babe Ruth and Roger Maris relics. Billy Carlson. Triple auto with Mattingly, Tino, and O'Neill. My cousin, Cam Collier. Kalen Culpepper to 10. Well, there's a Durangelo to 4. Hagen Smith to 5. Another Joe Suar. This one to 6. Didn't take long to get a dupe of him. Caden Bogenpole, 10 of 10. Jared Thomas to 10. And Connor Griffin, 5 of 8. Nice green shimmer. Yeah, it wasn't the week before we had those 2 booklets. This one didn't have, had a couple of 8-way cards, but it didn't have a booklet at all. I don't think he won them tonight. He told me he's got 72 of them. Maybe he's got enough. 72 that I pulled for him. There's Echedri. Too cool going with Echedri. And Rustan Rigdon. To 10, Maddox Maloney. Keon Johnson to 10. Griffin Burkholder to 8. Gabe Gecko to 7. Chris Hakopian to 8. Hakopian and Bogenhul Pole or whatever, they're in that Leaf Spectacular, so they must be good prospects. All right, 1 of 5, Leo. There's a lot of Leo in this. Another quad, 2 quads. The 8-way is going to be busy tonight. Who we got? 7 of 10. Sebastian Walcott, Malcolm Moore, Yoel Fran Castillo, and Dylan Drillme. Explosive. As soon as I get it. I got 3 of them. Josu DePaula. Says sometime in December. Roch. Cabe Arambide to 4. Brady Ebel to 7. I'm would not be surprised if it got pushed back, though. 10 of 10, Zaire Hope. Well, pretty much every case. Trey Savage to 8. I bit my lip, and now I'm mad. 4 of 7, Sebastian Walcott. Yeah, that's definitely a Joshy product. On the multi to 4, Yalfran Castillo. Ooh, we have a duel that's a black base card. That must be a 1-1. It is. Franklin and Kyson Witherspoon. Nah, there's a, you can Google it. There's a Kobe Bryant, supposedly. There's actors. So I think it's whoever they could find, which I don't know how they found any of them. Didn't know there were that many signed Polaroids around, but they've probably been trying to dig them up for years. All right, Billy Wagner. Keon Johnson. Please stop. Smash Mayfield to 10. John Gill to 7. That's not terrible, Bob. 4X. Gary Gilhill to 8. Dylan Drillme to 8. Chris Cortez to 4. Oh, look at that. Charlie Sheen. 4 of 4. Kind of a cool number. Charlie, for whatever reason. And 4 of 7, Ratch. Charlie Sheen. Boy, Lee loves Charlie Sheen. I know the same guy, I think, has Charlie in both cases, so good start. Xavier Isaac. Cade Arambide. Asbel Gonzalez to 8. Hi, I'm Josh. Alejandro Rosario to 10. Dean Moss to 10. Who's this Yankee? 1-1. Brian Jason Giambi. Red Flood. He won a couple MVPs, I think, when he was with Oakland, didn't he? At least one. Another 1-1. Jefferson Blojas. He was a pretty good player for a couple of years. Andrew Painter to 10. And 2 of 7, Mr. Condon. I'll be shocked if next week if those 4 cases don't all have a Condon and a Connor Griffin. Literally put them in every case. Somehow Bowling Bob is watching the break while driving. That might be more dangerous than texting. Johnny Farmello. Boy, I'd hate to have that name. Too many things rhyme with mellow. Sebastian Walcott. Stevie Malam. Sorry about that. That's numbered to 10. Ryan Sloan, numbered to 5. Who's this? Another old timer? No. Owen Hall to 7. Moises Chache to 8. Liam Peterson, 5 of 5. 5 of 7. Ching Sing Ko. Pulling up the rear, Josu DePaula. He's an excellent sticker signer. I know they tell these kids, hey, when you're signing your stickers, Try not to fly off them. Bob, you just quitting on Gerangelo, or did you just somehow miss him again tonight? There's a nice, cool black Gerangelo. We got Randy. The big unit, the big unit. Bryce McCage to 4. Cam Appetizer, 8 of 8. Caleb Lomavita, 7 of 7. Braylon Payne to 5. Braylon Duty to 7. 4 of 5. Caden Bogenpole. Is that 2 Leos? Jeez. No shortage of Leo. Oh. Thousands. You know, for the guys that aren't short prints, like that kid there from Kansas, whose dad was buying the spots, Devin Neal. Yeah, he was in a few products, but I highly doubt he signed that many. Seemed like he rarely came out. Lazaro Montes, another old timey. Dusty Baker. Cam and Shitty, 6 of 6. Yep, well, it's paying off. 2 of them in this one. Billy Carlson to 7. 101, Emmanuel, gold shimmer, so 101. And 101, Braden Montgomery, our boy Doobies. Franklin Arias to 10. Another 2 Owen Halls, 5 of 5. And the big one, or one of the big ones, Travis Bazzana. Yeah, he's the other one. Him, Connor Griffin, Leo, Condon, every case. Yeah, it has to be. The contract has to be X amount of dollars for, stickers that are returned. Obviously, last case has got the monochrome card. I'm sure the contract says here's 1,000 stickers. You're only getting paid for the ones that we get back. Dexter McClellan. Oh, good old Arun Escobar. Theo Gillen, 6. Robert Calaz to 7. Oh, Rentaro to 4. 2 of 4. Looks like he's 3. It's got to be a 101, whoever this is. Miles Bailey. It is. Black Laser Etch. 2 of 3, Malcolm Moore. Kevin McGonigal to 6, and Boomo continues to lead the world in Greg Maddux cards. The monochrome is Greg Maddux. Monochrome. A couple of 8-ways tonight. First, Franklin Arias, 1, 2, 3. Kyson Witherspoon, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, jeez. That's right, Josh. You had him. You got him in the next one? Eight-way. Bazzana, 1, 2, 3. Leo, uh-oh. 4, 5, and 6. Olin Bob is here. Sorry, Bob. Travis Bazzana. Both of them had a good break. Arias 1 and 2, Tibbs 3 and 4, Miguel Blees 5 and 6. 4, 3 and 4, Arias, James Tibbs. Call me Mr. Tibbs. All right, 8 ways. Walcott 1 and 2, Malcolm Moore 3 and 4, Yoel Fran Castillo 5 and 6, Dylan Dreeling 7 and 8. Four, 1, 2, 3, 4 is Malcolm Moore. Malcolm Moore is number 4. Wonder if we'll get duplicate these tonight too. Ben Hess 1 and 2, Rafael Flores 3 and 4, Henry Lalalane 5 and 6, Thatcher Turd 7 and 8. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is Henry Lalalane. Congrats, I guess.